a little thought. If your Google search history shows things like top 5 undetectable poisons that show no signs of foul play.
Whoops.
And your wife suddenly dies of some sort of poisoning, they may look at you as a suspect. And they may actually charge you with the murder of your wife. Especially also when you are flying in your orthodontist girlfriend that you met at a dental convention to go be by your side while the wife you're still married to, not separated from, she doesn't even, I guess, necessarily know you have this girlfriend. You fly her in to try and get some comfort while she slowly withers away to death in the hospital. It may not work out well. It just may.
Don't forget, Tony. This guy ordered arsenic with a fake email address.
Yes, which apparently you can get through Amazon.
Yes,
like Prime Day
don't
deal.
Don't search that.
Arsenic. Prime Day. James Craig, the Colorado dentist who's been at the center of a sensational poisoning case, only entered a not guilty plea. Surprise, surprise. Facing charges of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Authorities have been investigating the case since March when Angela Craig, James' wife, died under very mysterious circumstances. According to the Aurora Police Department, Angela Craig, who's 43, passed away on March 15th after multiple hospitalizations due to severe headaches and dizziness. Narrative that unfolded in the subsequent months, of course, brought a sense of disbelief to many familiar with the case. James Craig is accused of poisoning his wife's protein shakes with arsenic, which he allegedly ordered online. CNN, along with other major news outlets, have been closely monitoring developments in this case, of course, as of we. Trial now that he's got his plea in of not guilty, set for April 19th, 2024. Set your calendars, everybody. And preparations are already underway for plans for a special panel for jury selection. Testimony is expected to commence the subsequent week. Efforts to reach James Craig's attorney, Andrew Ho, for comments were not returned as of this broadcast. But what has driven attention to the case is not just the tragic demise of his wife, but the details unveiled in the investigation. This is where you just cringe and go, how are you saying you're not guilty?
Wouldn't it just be easier for him to say, I'm guilty, I did it, can we make a deal?
Yes, unless the prosecutor is saying that they don't want to give you a deal. But no. I don't know. I mean, why not? Why waste the taxpayers' money and such? I mean, give him life. Maybe, I don't know if death is even on the table on this one. It was in Colorado. Does Colorado have the death penalty?
I will look that up. I could think of a couple ways to put him out of his misery.
Well, that'll probably happen within the walls of the prison system. But I don't know if Colorado legally does the death penalty. He's believed to have used a computer at his dental practice to research various undetectable poisons. Because when you're looking up ways to kill your spouse, do it on a work computer because no one will ever look there. Especially if it's your business and you're being investigated. No one's going to think, maybe we should look at his office. Never. His internet search history included inquiries such as, how many grams of pure arsenic will kill a human?
He's a dentist. You should never, I mean, I guess maybe if you're using drugs, you should know how many grams of some drug could kill somebody. But if it's arsenic, I can't think of any reason in dentistry why you're using that.
When's the last time you got a little arsenic from your dentist, you know?
God, I hope it's been a long time. By the way, Colorado abolished the capital punishment back in 2020. It was legal from 1974 to 2020. It has been abolished for all future cases. So he lucked out.
He did luck out. So I don't know how much of a deal he really would get or it's worth giving other than just not wasting the county's money and the taxpayers' money on the trial. His internet search history also includes YouTube searches on how to make poison and 5 undetectable poisons that show no sign of foul play. Further complicating the case, James Craig supposedly created a new email account to order arsenic online because that's not detectable by making a new email. As we continue to dig deeper in this, it appears the couple's marital relationship was also on rocky grounds. Angela's sister had been instrumental in providing crucial insights into the dynamics of the couple's relationship. She informed investigators about the volatile nature of their marriage. More alarmingly, she recalled Angela once mentioned that James had drugged her in the past as he intended to commit suicide and did not want her to prevent his actions.
Oh, so he kind of gave her a little cocktail that knocked her on her ass while he thought about killing himself and then chickened out.
Yeah, because it makes sense to kill those around you when you want to kill yourself. That's usually the logic. I mean, that's like family annihilation. And another one that checks the box of potential family annihilators, at least this one likely killed the wife. God knows where else he would have gone, who also checks the box when you go down, what religion are you? Mormon happens to be the box that's checked, with a lot of kids. Lots and lots of kids that now have a dead mother and a really messed up dad that's going to be in prison for the rest of his life. I don't know how Mormonism connects to any of this, but there is an inordinate amount of murderers in this last year and family annihilators in this last year that check that box.
That's frightening.
Compared to society as a whole and how many are in the population, it is an inordinate amount. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'd say about 25 to 35% of the cases we've talked about this year it was an LDS member. I don't know why. I don't think the church is sitting there going, kill your family or anything like that. But what the hell? Like, why is there a connection there? Why does it seem to be an easier step to take with some of these folks as it does with others? I don't know the answer to that, even if there is a correlation to that or just it's weird coincidence, but it's weird. She stated that James had expressed his, wish. This is a new one. She also stated that James had expressed his wish against an autopsy being conducted on his wife. The affidavit quotes James saying, if they couldn't figure out what was wrong with her when she was alive, he wouldn't let them poke her more when she was dead. Well, how?
Oh, come on. Come on. First of all, she can't feel anything.
He's just vitriolic. Oh, we're going to let her rest in peace. Everybody look the other way. Don't look at my Google searches because that might not look very good. The coming months are going to obviously bring a lot more details to the forefront on this. I'm really curious as to what kind of arguments are going to be made on his behalf of proving not being guilty on this one.
By the way, I do need to correct myself. Arsenic has been used in dentistry, once hailed as a panacea for the pain relief. In answer to root canal therapy, it soon fell out of use, mainly because of its misuse by unskilled and unscrupulous dentists in search of a quick fix to a complex problem.
So it doesn't appear that it's necessarily part of modern dentistry.
No. This is probably in medieval times when you had to hold on to something tight because it was about to hurt.
Well, did he have a niche going on there? Was it like one of those medieval dentists? Everybody likes to go and do their genres of different things. And hey, medieval dentistry, come dressed in your costumes that you'd wear to the Renaissance Festival.
Oh, that's a possibility.
Everybody walks in and it's like, oh, you scallywag slut, you come sit in the chair and have some arsenic as I rip your teeth out. That might be
the Sweeney Todd of dentists.
He really, he is. So we'll see where all that goes. Obviously, another person who can't face the consequences to their own actions. Allegedly.
Sick of the ads?
We are too.
Start listening with no commercials now and get access to all of our episodes in advance of everyone else.
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
True Crime Today Premium Plus.
Sign up now.